The University of Hawaii men's volleyball team credits its fans for helping it win its second straight national championship.
And for one fan from Kailua, the volleyball team has also helped her in a big way. KITV4's Marissa Yamane has a story that's all new tonight.
Laughter is the best medicine. Just ask 85-year-old Gwen Shigekane.
It was a big thing for me.
While she seems happy, it wasn't that way earlier this year. Her husband of 61 years, Walter, passed away in December.
I was staying home and didn't have anything to do, didn't want to do anything.
She went to see her doctor.
I did visit him, and he confirmed what everybody had suspected, that I was in depression. Yeah, and that I was not myself.
A couple months ago, Gwen's friend invited her to go to the UH men's volleyball game.
And I said yes, and we've been going to every game since.
But she watched the national championship game from home and was so proud. Your husband.
He was there too. He goes to every game. Yeah, so I'm sure he was smiling too. Yeah, he knew how happy I was.
The story doesn't end here. There was one more surprise in store for Gwen. On Monday, she was here at Kaiser Permanente's Ko'olau Medical Center for an appointment with Dr. Todd Kauai when she had a chance encounter. Dr. Kauai noticed how happy Gwen looked. She told him she started going to UH men's volleyball games.
You know, I glanced at the schedule. I know Chad is coming to see me, for some follow-up. And so, man, if he's here, let me see if I can introduce them, because that would be like, she would just be totally blown away.
His patient, Chad Giesman, is a volunteer assistant coach for the UH men's volleyball team. He said he'd love to meet Gwen.
I was surprised when we walked in there, and I was like, okay. She was sitting there, and she looked more worried, like, why is this guy in my room? And I was just, so I wanted to reassure that everything was it was okay, and just introduce myself. And once I told her who I was, I think at that point she recognized who I was, and that's when she ended up standing up and giving me a hug.
I just jumped up and I started hugging him. And he was trying to explain to me, the doctor had asked me to, introduce myself. I don't need, I was just so shook up. I was hugging him so hard.
It's very powerful, it's inspiring, and it's very touching. And so, for me, it's just awesome that I could play a small part to bring those two together.
Do I look like a depressed person? The answer is absolutely not, because I'm not. So sports has a major effect on people that people don't realize.
A chance encounter that made Gwen's day and year, thanks to a compassionate doctor and a caring coach who went the extra mile, and a team that gave her a renewed sense of hope.
Nobody likes to really go to the doctor, but I was so glad I had a doctor's appointment that day.
Marissa Yamane, KITV4 Island News.
Wow.
Isn't that a great story?
I love that so much.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shows the power of sports, what it can do to lift somebody's spirit.
Exactly. And shout out to that doctor as well for thinking of that.
Hopefully
Amazing.
somebody from the UH men's volleyball team will see it too.
I know.
And send her something maybe.
I see that coming in the future.